video. Today we're going to talk about 5 retiring LEGO Speed Champion sets. These are the 6 studs. According to Promo Bricks, they will be retiring at the end of the summer. As many of you know, they've been replaced by the 8 stud wide Speed Champions. So all of these are going to be valuable collector's items in the coming years, but I'm going to tell you which one I think will be the most valuable. So let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is the McLaren Senna. I personally have 3 of these sets. They are my least favorite as far as build and look to them. I do not plan on investing in these. I have 2 to add to my collection, forever, and 1 maybe to give away as a gift. However, when comparing this to other similar sets, there is the McLaren P1 that retired in 2017, and it's currently going for between $80 and $90 on Amazon and Walmart and third-party sellers. It took about a year and a half, 2 years to double in value. This is a set that costs $14.99. It's readily available for $11.99 at almost every major retailer. And this is what I have coming in at number 5. Once again, not something I'm investing in, but I do have it as part of my collection. Coming in at number 4 is the Ferrari F40. Everyone loves a bright red Ferrari. Comparing this to previous sets, there is the LaFerrari, which retired in 2016. Took about a year and a half to double in value, and is currently going for about $85 to $100. I think this will double in value probably in a year, year and a half, and then will probably triple or quadruple in value. Just a note, I am a collector and an investor of Legos. I am not a flipper. So when I talk about investing, I have short-term and long-term goals. And my short-term investing is a year or more. Long-term is 2 to 4 years, generally around 3. So when I say a short-term investment, I hold all of these for at least a year to realize at least 100% ROI or better. And then, longer term is when you really begin to see this appreciate. And that's because obviously what makes something valuable is its scarcity. And that's why you wait for sets to retire, but also understand that you might be investing in these, but there are many other people investing them as well. And as soon as these retire, you're going to see that people coming out trying to sell them on third-party sites. And so it's going to take a while for these to realize their true potential. For this set, I have about 10. Once again, $14.99. You can get it for $11.99, although it's starting to disappear off shelves. So if you want this, I strongly suggest you get it. Number 3 pick is the Porsche 911. From a build standpoint and a vehicle standpoint, this is my favorite of the 5 LEGO Speed Champions that are retiring. The Porsche 911 is the most iconic sports car in the world. It is obtainable by most upper middle class people, unlike some Ferraris or other exotics or Lamborghinis that are dream cars. This is the quintessential sports car in the world, and this is a beautiful build. My favorite by far. This was part of a 2 Porsche set that retired in 2019, which is currently going for about $75. It took about a year and a half to double in value. I think this set in about a year, short-term investment will easily double, possibly even triple, and I can see 3 or 4 years this easily becoming a $70, $80 set. I personally have about 20 of these. And if they're $11.99 at every major retailer, I might even pick up a few more. Coming in at number 2 is the Dodge Drag Race set. This is a dual set, and this is kind of my sleeper pick. Comparing this to previous sets, I look at the Camaro Drag Race. Now, honestly speaking, I don't think Dodge has the same pedigree or popularity as the Camaros. There's a Camaro two-car drag race set that retired in December of 2017. It's currently selling for about $160 to $175. So at $29.99, $30 to reach $160, $170, that's well over 5, almost 6 times your investment. Granted, it takes 3 to 4 years, but this is something that is really, in my opinion, going to appreciate down the line. Now, it took about a year to double in value, and it actually stayed pretty consistent for about a year, the Camaro, that is. And that could be that Lego had it in stock or other vendors had it in stock, and even after it retired, which, kept it at its retail price, and maybe they didn't put it on clearance. But after a year, it really began to take off, and within the third to fourth year, it shot off like a rocket, the Camaro drag race. I think this set will do similarly as well, not as well, but will do pretty good. And I actually have about 10 of these, $29.99. You can get them for $23.99 right now. I'm waiting to see them on clearance for around $19.99, at which point I will pick up at least 10 more. If I can have 20 of these in my collection for under $500 and in 3 years sell them at, $150 to $200 a piece, that's a huge return on investment. My number one pick for the retiring 6-stud speed champions that I think will have the greatest return on investment is the Camaro Race Car. This is special in the fact that, one, it's an American icon in Camaro. Two, it's the only race car in the bunch, the only NASCAR race car. So there is that attached to it. And I just think that this set is going to quickly double in value and probably reach in excess of $80 to $90 within 3 to 4 years. If I can compare this to anything, there is probably the Corvette Z06. Now, granted, this is not a Corvette, this is a Camaro, but the Corvette Z06 retired in December of 2017, which is now selling for about $125 to $135. So in 4 years, it went from $14.99 to $125. That is a 10-fold investment, 10 times your ROI, almost 11 times. I think this set will do not quite as well, but similarly as well as the Corvette Z06. I think in 3 to 4 years, this will easily be an $80, $90, maybe even $100 set. Also, once again, all of these sets, as I said, are 6-stud sets. They fit better in Lego cities. They have one minifig in the cockpit, so the dimensions of the minifig to the car are much better than the new 8-studs. We'll get into that in a later video. But if there's one that you plan on investing in, this would be it. I currently have 40 of these. You can still get them for $11.99, although I see sites are running out of them, and third-party resellers are already selling this for $25, $30 on Amazon. So if you see this for $14.99 still, or even $11.99 in the next month or two, this is the one to get. Like I said, I have 40 of them. I most likely will buy at least 10 more to have 50. I don't like usually buying more than 50 of any sets, just for diversity's sake, but definitely going to pick up at least 10 more. Number one set of the retiring 6-stud Speed Champion sets as far as an investment. And it's a really great build. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.